Okay, what is up, Gemini? It's your girl Kelly coming straight at you for the Queen Tarot Beat in Boston. So, this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Mars, Venus, and any of your houses that it may apply to. If it doesn't apply for some reason, don't try to make it fit. If you are not experiencing this situation, it's not going to help. That's usually when I tell people that they need to check their moon and their rising signs. So check your moon and your rising if it's up yet. I'm doing all videos today. What else? Okay, so it can come in either yours or your partner's energy. So when you guys get in the comments and say, well, my partner's doing that, I understand it comes in between, vice versa. So just so you guys are aware, cross watchers, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I hope you'll like, share, and subscribe. Let's see here. We're still giving away a contest, and I know that Gemini won a free reading by how amazing they were doing last month. Excuse me, still wrestling with this head chest thing going on. But let's get started. Oh, if you need any of my information, it's in the box below. So let's get started. For you guys this month, you're feeling all up in your feels about something. Maybe even a little salty, guys. There's some heartbreak here. And I don't feel like it's well known. I don't feel like it's something that you broadcast. But you feel as though someone's walked away. And you had to make a forced hand decision. And it's someone that is from your past or someone you grew up with. It's showing here that this person made no offer towards you ever. But there was a true love there on your part. And that's okay. Because that person's sometimes just not meant for you. But they bring a balance to your life. And so it still makes it hard-hitting. You know, this is somebody who you're used to nurturing and not thinking twice about. It wasn't even you just did it. And this person came back several times, but the relationship there was not one of man and woman. It was more like mom and son. And it's definitely a person from your past, as it's showing the Six of Cups here. But you're all up in your head here about this. You feel as though this was an injustice toward you, that this offer was never made. So you're kind of all up in your emotions about it, and you don't talk about it. But here's the Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords tells us that you're turning your back on this heartbreak and heartache. This is typically a card of a third party coming in, and you feel like, oh, that's the other way, like someone has walked away from you in a certain way, and they never made the offer that you quite wanted. They never made the offer that that you were waiting for, that you thought was coming in eventually. You feel like you were patient and you waited and waited and waited, but it never came in. And here's your offer of true love waiting to be made, but it doesn't seem to, the other person doesn't seem to feel that way. And so it's okay, guys, to feel that way. It's okay to have emotions. It's okay to, you can't help who you love. You can't help who you fall for. You can't help, having memories and having past things happen. And you can't help that. That is what happens with humans and emotions. But it appears like you're getting a little salty. And I don't want to see you do that, because you guys are such an amazing sign. You're capable of moving past this. You're definitely capable of moving past whatever this is. This is just a minor speed bump. We know you put in the effort here. We know that you tried to harvest, that you tried to be the person that was always there. You were the person that was always there, but this person didn't find what they were looking for in you. But it seems as though you found what you were looking for in them. But there's just no offer of love there. There's just no offer of love, happiness. This person doesn't see it in this way. And it's something that it's going to be hard to swallow, hard to accept, because you've harvested this for so long. Could be years, could be months, could be decades. I don't know. But you never received this offer of love to match your offer of love, which was the holy grail of love, the Ace of Cups. You never received this offer to match up with this offer. And when you did, it was a different type of love than you were expecting. I get this feeling like you expected that it would go your way eventually, and it did not. But in your gut, you knew this. I mean, we have the High Priestess here, and she's here to tell you that your instincts have been right all along, that you should have listened to your instincts, because this person comes and goes, likes to travel, likes to do things, likes to, they've had a crossroad in life, and they've chosen a different path. And that path doesn't include any more of this. But you still have this. And it's letting you know that wall won't come down. It's a wall that's there for a reason. This person doesn't share the same emotion. This person doesn't share the same ideals and ideas. And it's almost like your victory here, your need to be celebrated as part of their life, has been put on hold a bit. Someone has come in that's made this abundant for them. Now, this could be your partner or you. Remember that, please. Someone's come in that made things abundant for them, that closed this cycle, that made it complete. The cycle is now complete. Where before this person was juggling two different lifestyles, this person may have been, had a whole nother family, and had these devil behaviors. But when someone stable comes along that can change that, it's like you kind of have to let yourself out of the mind mess that you've put yourself in, convincing yourself that this is the person for you. They've met their person. And it shows right here, you have the wish card for the 10 of Cups. And that you wished this were your person with the 4 of Wands. And it had to come to a forced hand decision because you were waiting and waiting and waiting, but nothing ever came. And then the next thing you know, this person has found happiness, but it's not with you. Your wish for this to be your person, it didn't happen. It's time to let go, move forward. It says you've been waiting for a long time. And I kind of view this as, that forced hand decision, because you got news that this person was abundant now. This person was moving forward with either a family or someone else, and you were still waiting there to get your harvest. So the message came in and forced your hand that this person is emotionally unavailable. They didn't consider this an option. It was a little too cloudy and a little too close. And now this person is changing. You've got harvesting, waiting to harvest of all of the emotions and all of those goodies that come with it. But the 7 of Cups shows us that things are clouded, that this isn't an option. And even though you feel nostalgic, you feel, we have the same card right here. So it's showing me some strong emotions from the past. We have 2 of the 6 of Cups. That's what it's going to remain, is a strong emotion from the past. It could involve children. And the way you feel is more like this right now. But it wasn't geared that way. It wasn't meant to be that way. It wasn't meant as a slight. It was not even, how do I want to put this? It was not even on purpose. This person may not even know that you feel this. And even though there's a soulmate connection there for a time, you got the message really fast that this person had reached this in their life. And they were changing for this. They were coming out of their cocoon from caterpillar to butterfly. And this is how it felt to you. Like it was harsh news, very harsh, heartbreaking news. And to you, it felt like this, the 10 of Swords. But it wasn't intentional, so parts of you understand that and parts of you don't. And it's saying here, this person is learning how to manipulate life in a positive way to bring them happiness. This person is learning to move forward and learning things now. And even though they're not putting in the work with you, it's saying don't interfere, because it's showing a strong presence here of interfering. And this is non-truth and leaking out secrets that may or may not be true. There's a feeling of envy there, of maybe jealousy. So for those of you that are going through this, I can't tell you how much I don't want you to get involved in whatever this person has going for them. The decision is entirely up to you. You're adults. But at the same time, you have to understand that your heart wants what your heart wants, but their heart wants what their heart wants. And what this is, the Tower in reverse with the 10 of Wands in reverse and the 3 of Swords again. So we've had 2 repeat cards here, the 3 of Swords, the 3 of Swords. I know they don't look anything alike. This deck is, like I said, it's mainly for me so I can pull in more messages while I'm reading. But they're both the same card. And they talk about heartbreak and a third party coming in. And it's not really a cheating card. It's more of a, you never said anything, or you thought your actions spoke louder than your words type of thing. But with the Tower, it's telling you that this moment where you found out and you had to grin and bear it has already come to pass. And the 10 of Wands, you can now put down this burden of caring for somebody that does not feel the same way for you. This 3 of Swords is saying you're going to have to let this go if you want to keep this person in your life. It wasn't intentional to hurt you. However, that was what happened. This person is oblivious to how your heart feels because they don't feel the same way. The 9 of Pentacles, the single person card with the Trickster and the Ace of Cups, the Sacred Clown. This is telling you heavily, do not get involved. This is not the relationship to get involved in. This is not your person. And no matter what is said and done here, even if it's out of the goodness of your heart, gems, it's going to be taken in another way. It's saying don't get involved and play the trickster in the middle of a true love like this. And even if you're not single and you're with your significant other, it's saying this person didn't make a choice for you. This person did not choose you. And there's a heavy, heavy warning here of not to play the trickster. Don't get involved. Don't start problems. Don't start rumors. Don't do anything that would make you the center of attention, because it wouldn't come off in a good way to anybody. And with the Lovers here, this person made a choice and it wasn't you. And we have the Two of Swords here, another choice, and it wasn't you. With the Star. So again, it was your wish for this person to choose you and they did not. I hate when I have to deliver bad news. I really do. But this person did not choose you. That's what the Star card here tells me, that you wished differently. You wished for a different outcome. You thought in your mind it was a choice between you and this person, but that's not how it worked out. That's not how the person viewed it. They viewed it as something totally different. And so your wish here, it's not coming forth. And it's saying the Wheel is here. This is closing a cycle. This is this person's cycle. You can't mess with divine timing, guys. And it's showing here Justice in reverse and the World in reverse. Another warning, don't get involved. This is a karmic cycle. This is either a twin flame energy or a karmic partner. This is a person that your person that you're in love with is supposed to meet, is supposed to live a lifetime with, is supposed to learn lessons from, is supposed to do things with. This whole Justice and the World card in reverse is another heavy warning not to get involved. Manipulating this situation will not work out good for you. It's almost like you want to be the one to communicate judgment. You want to be the one that calls the shots here. But you have to remember, you're not involved. And there's a heavy, heavy, heavy warning for you to stay out of this. Very heavy warning, guys. Whatever this is, it's a heavy warning to stay out of it, because it's showing that you feel like rearing your strength. You feel like showing your strength in the moment. Almost like you feel like showing your ass. We've all been there. With the Eight of Wands and just firing and communication. But unfortunately, that judgment's going to backfire on you. It's going to come back to you. And I can't tell you enough not to do this. You have to move forward. You have to take the life lesson and move forward, because this person will not tolerate it. Here we've got the Queen of Wands. This person will not tolerate it. Here's the Eight of Cups again. They're trying to tell you that person walked away from you. The decision is final. It's made. And here's the Prince of Cups with the Seven of Cups in reverse again. This is not a person to toy with. This is not a person to play with, whoever their significant other is. The Queen of Wands in the reverse is very fierce, very loyal, very caring, is very fiery and passionate about what they love and care about. And having the Eight of Cups appear twice, again, about the decision of leaving. This is the decision they made. They brought their cup to someone else, and they gave their love to somebody else. And again, the Seven of Cups here in reverse, there's no other options out there for them. They're changing their bad behaviors. They're changing things about themselves. They're becoming a better person. They're becoming what they're supposed to be. And Temperance is here to say that this person balances them. And you have to allow that balance to come in, because it changes that person's whole life course. It changes all of their dimensions. And they're working really hard at what they love, what they want. And anything that comes in between that is going to be something that this woman will fiercely deal with. Is that the right one? Yes. Sorry, I can't read it upside down and backwards. This Queen of Wands is somebody that is fierce. They fight for what they love. This is not someone who's going to let you just pass by passive aggressively or however it is you're handling this, because this amount of work that they put in and dedication is no joke. This is a very deep karmic relationship for them. Now, you're here ready to take that chance. And I can't tell you how many times this fool should not jump off the cliff. Do not take that opportunity. This person is no longer overindulgent. They are not going to take well to it. In fact, I could see this being a bit of a blow up. This is a passionate message coming in with the Nine of Cups, which is a wish cup, but it's also a cup of overindulgence. What you're wishing will blow up in your face, guys. So please don't do it. You're feeling unhappy. You're feeling... I just keep feeling that Ten of Swords. You're feeling like, maybe if I said something, maybe if I did something differently, I would have had my wish. But this person who is passionate, that took action on everything, but may not have been reliable in the finance department. This person is gone. This opportunity is not there, and it's never been there. They don't have the same feelings, so this is why they've never expressed it. This opportunity was taken with somebody else. And there you are, guys. And they're telling you, this King of Rods matches that Queen of Rods. They're a pair for a reason. And the way they're going to see you is like this. They're going to feel like the Ten of Swords that you would try to interfere, because they're not going to be happy with this. You're going to mess up a karmic relationship. And they're also going to feel, like I said, the Ten of Swords. So be very, very intricate and careful on how you treat this person and their karmic partner. Now, again, gems, this could be your partner, or somebody that you know. I can't necessarily say a partner. I can only say what they tell me. It could be someone you know. It could be a friend of the family. It could be anything. You just never said how you feel. And now they've met their karmic partner. They've met their twin flame. They've met their soulmate, whatever it is that they've met. They don't see you that way. And the way you're going to come off if you try to interfere, is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Like you're trying to involve yourself in their happiness and destroy it. And they're not going to take it very well, because they know this is there forever. And this is what it's going to end in. There's not going to be an offer of cups or anything like that. It's going to be a very nasty response to you. And very cutting. Because you're making them feel as though they owe you. Like it feels like responsibility more than it does, or loyalty more than it does a cup of love that... What are you saying? Hold on. It feels more like not a burden. It feels more like It's loyalty, but it's also they want to be completely honest with you in that they've moved on with their life. And they feel bound to the situation due to, I don't know, past memories, past whatever. And it's not going to come out right if you make that move toward them and you try to bring in this King of Rods who's already happy. He's going to view you as this instead of the other way around. He's going to view you as trying to come in between his happiness, and he's not going to tolerate that, guys. Or she. And so, this is a loyalty thing, but it also feels binding. And I hope none of you bound this person to you. I really, really hope you didn't. If you did, please contact me immediately so we can undo that. My information's in the box below, like I said before, but it feels like this person is bound to you. And it's not just out of loyalty, it's out of something that maybe you did. If you have this issue, please email me immediately. I can help. All right, guys, that's it for the month of August. That was a little bit dreary, considering last month you guys were doing so fantastic. I hate to see that your hearts are broken or that you're sad or you're going through anything. You know, I'm not the type of person who revels in other people's pain. So this is your girl Kelly, signing off for the Queen Tarot Bee in Boston. I will catch y'all on the flip side, and until then, stay out of trouble. Or at least try.